Hey there again, it's Dusty Thunder with another Reddit story from AITAH. This one is Am I the Astronaut for telling my girlfriend that she gave me the ick at a family dinner. I'm 32, dating my girlfriend Jenny, 27 female, for almost a year now, and we've met each other's families. Jenny is an only child of an Asian family, while I'm half and half with one younger sister, Anna, 21 female. Anna and I are close despite our age gap. Our parents both work demanding jobs, and I would babysit or chaperone for many of her bratty teen years. In recent months, I've noticed that whenever Anna comes up in conversation, Jenny would joke about how Anna is overly spoiled by my parents and I, and how we've created a princess. Last week at a family dinner with my parents, I felt like Jenny was overly grilling Anna on school/dating/life. At one point, Anna was telling a story about how a first date gave her the ick by not pulling out his wallet after their meal, let her foot the full meal. Jenny laughed and said that not every man will treat her to dinner like her brother would, and that you need to lower your standards. I was not happy with this comment, as it sounded like my sister didn't deserve to be treated with basic respect, but also didn't want to embarrass Jenny. Jennifer then went on to talk about how that would never happen to her, as men see her as high value. I don't know what about the comment just pissed me off, but I said that she was giving me the ick and to stop talking to my sister like that. Oh, no, he did this in front of everyone? He did it in front of everyone. That makes it a little bit different. The argument we had when we got home was massive, and Jenny told me that I was overreacting to an innocuous comment and would make a terrible father because I would always favor my sister over everyone else. This is hardcore jealousy. Go in red flag mode here. I'm shocked at being called a terrible father and honestly don't think that I was wrong, but need another opinion. Top comment here is NTA. It sounds like she's trying to compete with your sister. I would have already gotten rid of her. Okay. So situationally here, we got to break this down for a second because he doesn't come out and say it. Yeah, she's competing with your sister. Anna is the sister. Jenny is the girlfriend. I got it mixed up while reading here. Jenny doesn't like the amount of attention that Anna gets from her boyfriend, Anna's brother. Jenny doesn't like how much attention Anna gets from the family. Jenny doesn't like the fact that Anna is a spoiled princess and got so much attention from everyone, which I don't understand how you could get jealous of someone's sibling and then feel like you have to attack them to knock them down a peg. Maybe it's because that maybe Jenny, wished she had that amount of attention growing up and she just despises Anna for it and feels like she has to just knock her down a peg just because. Or maybe it's because she just doesn't like how much her brother loves her. Why would someone ever compete with your partner's sibling? I value my foot. The high value thing is a huge red flag. Okay, now the fact that he said, you're giving me the ick, stop talking, in front of everyone. Now, he didn't come out and say in front of everyone, but he said at one point, Anna was telling a story about how a first date gave her the ick by not pulling out his wallet after their meal. No, that wasn't it. He said Jennifer then went on to talk about how that would have never happened to her as men see her as high value. That's when OP said, the comment just pissed me off. And I said that she was giving me the ick and to stop talking to her sister like that. So it was at least in front of the sister. It was in front of someone else. Does that change things? Brian says, is it the amount of attention or just being jealous due to seeing a feeling of entitlement? What does it matter? Jamie says, ESH, the girlfriend probably has a reason for her jealousy, not an excuse, but talking about it with his family is totally inappropriate. Yeah, like specifically attacking her because you don't like how much attention she gets. And there's no other reason that we know of that she has to dislike her except for who she is as a person, which she, attributes to the over love and over affection that OP and his parents gave. Lady love, it does matter if boyfriend is putting sister above the girlfriend. Sure. And, we have no reason to believe that's the case right now. We have no reason to believe that's not the case either, though. We don't have any context about that direction. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, even if OP is actively giving his sister more attention, and we have read some stories like that, it's not his sister's fault. If OP's girlfriend truly feels that way, that's a conversation that needs to be had and stay between OP and his girlfriend. She needs to take that to him because the problem that she has is with him. If the problem that she has is the attention that he gives her, that's a him conversation. That's a him action that needs to be corrected. If she truly just dislikes Anna because she's Anna, I don't know, what are you going to do here? She said her comments publicly about the sister, so he returned equal fire. That's true. Candy Thunder just messaged me. So yeah, so the public part of this, I don't think raises his level of ass-connishness at all, because she was publicly attacking Anna, so he publicly defended her. Now, did it in a way that, created enough pain to create some change because it caused a full stop in the conversation. And maybe he knew using the word ick would get her to pump the brakes and to stop talking here. And then they have this knockdown drag out later on, rightly so. But, bro, you've got bigger issues than what happened in this isolated incident. You've got bigger issues than what was happening at that dinner, because she's got some kind of insecurity. She's got some kind of jealousy. She's got some kind of resentment for your sister that is unhealthy and is already starting to destroy your relationship. Do you know who your girlfriend is as a person? Because if she's capable of treating this 16-year-old girl, is that how old she is? Anna's 21. If she's capable of treating your younger sister like this, it's not going to stop. And that's going to cause a fracture between your relationship with your sister and your family. And then all of a sudden, 3 years down the road, we got another Reddit story where you're like, my family won't let me and my girlfriend / wife / fiance, whatever she is at that point, come to any family functions because they don't like her. What do I do? You have to think about where this is going to go. What happens next? Unless you change something now. These situations are a boat, and your decisions are the rudder, and you have to stick to whatever direction you want this to go. But you have to figure that out. You have to figure out where it's going to go and what you can do to change that. Candy Thunder says, what if she has a daughter? Is she going to be a mom who competes with her daughter? That's a thing. Damn. That's another question you have to ask yourself, OP. Even if I solve this situation, is her resentment for a child who gets too much love and attention going to carry over to when we have children as well? What does that look like? Why is it happening?